Great Day Kitchen. There's something about this rainy weather that makes us crave hearty food. So here to share a cold weather chili and cornbread recipe is Chef Seningan from Blackwall Hitch restaurant in Annapolis. Welcome to Great Day, Washington.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you for having me on. Before we get started, I just would like to say hello to my lovely wife and daughter and son this morning. I didn't get to see him as I walked out the door, so hi, family.
Aw, Chef, you guys work late. You have late nights because your kids are little, right? The baby's 6 months?
Baby is, 6 months. Excellent memory. Yeah, that's right. And your son?
I have the 4-year-old.
4-year-old?
Right. So I need to cook a big meal because little boys, you have a 5-year-old too, right?
I do. She's precious.
They eat a lot, these little kids.
Yeah, what's with that?
I'm like, where does it all go?
I don't know. Well,
Tell me about this short rib that you're cooking in the skillet because it looks amazing. If we can get the overhead shot, I mean, wow.
Well, we're going to talk about the chili. So it's comfort food, and we talk about comfort food. It's that it's that warm hug for your mouth. It's like when you were a kid and you walked in and mom was making, and you walk in, you could just smell that spice. When you walk right in, and it's that memory, it's that nostalgia that really brings comfort food, around. That's what makes it important to us. It's that comfort that we feel when we have that relationship with the smell or the flavor. And so that's why we wanted to do chili. That's why we want to do chili. And the short rib is just a little bit of a different take on a traditional ground beef. And I like my chili, I want it to stick to your ribs, not to a wall.
Okay.
It's that thick, overbearing. So what we're going to do is we're going to break it down a little bit. I brought in a couple of examples of short rib. Now, the short rib is literally just a short piece of rib from beef. You can also find it in like a beef chuck, or they call it a pot roast. You can find that same cut of meat in that. So there's a couple of options you can use to get this short rib.
Well, while we get started, two people who are hungry are our comedians, born and raised in Washington, D.C., but, they've been traveling all over the country.
Oh,
so,
man.
We'll feed you if you help make breakfast.
We got that. Easy.
All right.
So good.
Now, Chef, do you ever feed a lot of hungry comedians late night in the restaurant?
As a matter of fact, yes, I do.
All right, well, you can put all of us to work because TV hosts are pretty hungry, too.
Well, fantastic. So what I'm going to have you do is...
I want to come in the kitchen.
Yeah,
come
on.
You feel me?
Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to hand you this because it's a little
That's
warm.
you. That's all
and
you.
you're going to stir that.
All right,
and
cool.
you're just going to flip it around a little bit. Please and thank you.
Hey, I got you.
Now, you didn't do any of this when you were working at McDonald's. I know that
I
for
flipped
sure.
burgers. It was a different flip.
All right, a
And
different flip.
nuggets.
And then what we're going to do to change our chili here is I'm going to use a technique that I've learned from my years in the kitchen, working with a lot of Latino cooks. And what they do is they start off with making almost a mole. So we're going to start with our tomatoes and our onions and our garlic, and we're going to put these all into a blender.
They smell delicious.
And we're just going to roast those guys in the oven. Yeah, it takes kind of a step away. We add a step, but we're going to take one away.
Okay.
And so we're going to put all these roasted vegetables in here. And then I've got these peppers that they use as well. There's pastilla, there's chili de arbo, there's
Are these
guajillo
spicy peppers here?
Well, the chili de arbo, yeah.
How many do you put in?
That'll burn.
This'll burn. I got to wash my
Do I
hands.
need to cut this fire down?
And these will be tough. That's perfect. If you want to add that to the pot,
Okay, go ahead, Red.
what we're going to do is we're going to put these chilies in with our garlic and our onions. And these are toasted. And you'll know they're ready when they're nice and fragrant. You can smell it. If it smells like it's burning, you've gone too far.
All right.
But you can use that tip for anything.
Okay, so then we puree that.
And then we're going to puree this.
Okay.
Excellent.
All right, what did I do?
Yeah.
We're
let's
gonna
get
turn it all the way down.
Dominique to do
And
that.
we're going to hit you up on. We're going to turn it on.
While
turn it
we
all the way up
keep
to 10.
going with the chili,
All the way
Chef
up.
also makes
That's right.
a brie cornbread. That
It's okay.
is
And then we're going to hit
amazing.
it on high. And then off.
All
And this
right.
is our base. And if you smell that, you'll smell what I'm talking about. You can smell the toasted chilies in there.
Ooh, wee! It's like a mole, like a dark red. Now, Chef,
Exactly.
before we run out of time, let's turn it to our brie cornbread because a lot of people like that traditional grandma's buttermilk cornbread,
that for
but
you.
you're
Go ahead,
turning it on its head.
Yes, I did. Well, the one thing about cornbread is wonderful, but it can just be so missionary. So what I want to do is I want to take
Missionary.
One of my favorites.
What a chef we had.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make our cornbread, and we're just gonna lay brie cheese in it. And you can stuff it with bacon, you can stuff it with cheddar, you can stuff it with whatever you want.
about all three?
And we'll put the mix back on top if you want to. You can put that mix right back up on top.
Mix back on top.
You smother it. It's like a smother. We're running out of time,
Exactly.
so I just
And
want to bring out the finished product. Tell the good folks at home,
Psych.
so it's not in the microwave. That's how much of a cook I
She
am,
went
right?
into the microwave.
I'm
We
like,
ain't even messing with you.
You don't
Get
open
outta
a
here.
bag or the microwave. I'm not cooking
She
it.
told on herself that time. I at least know how to fake it.
Yeah, look,
My cornbread. You see me doing my cornbread.
Dominique, if your cornbread is anything like your comedy, try to break into Constitution Hall. See these two guys. You can see Red on Snowfall, Dominique on Black
Black
Jesus
Jesus.
3, and Chef Seningan
At Blackwall Hitch.
Blackwall Hitch in Annapolis. Thanks so much. Please continue to cook the chili because we're hungry, and we'll be right back.